Okay, we should be good to go. Judge, we could call Michelle Mitchell first. She should be on the docket under 8:45. You're muted.
Ms. Michelle Mitchell, unmute your microphone, state your full name, please.
Good morning, Michelle Mitchell.
Ms. Mitchell, you have case number or ticket number SP 139-36451. The People versus Michelle, M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E. Last name is Mitchell, M-I-T-C-H-E-L-L.
Yes,
You charge with one count of driving with a suspended license.
Yes,
Bob Zaranick for Ms. Mitchell, Your Honor. Please state your name, ma'am.
Michelle Mitchell.
Judge, she's here today for a show cause. It's my understanding she now has a valid license, and recommendation was a dismissal on this matter, and we have no objection to that.
Very well, Ms. Mitchell. The people, that's the prosecution, they often, when a person has taken the effort to comply with, and they are now have a valid driver's license, they often will dismiss the case. They've chosen to do so with your case. You are, this case is dismissed with, dismissed, ma'am. You are free to go.
Thank you, sir. I had a request.
What might that be?
Is it possible? As I was telling the attorney, he told me this is a long shot, but I'm military. So I try to comply and I try to obey all orders of the law as a citizen, American citizen. I wasn't aware that my license was suspended because I thought I had complied with what you had told me back in 2021 to submit my documentation through email. And I did that, but to learn that my license had been suspended, and I don't think I would have lost my car if I wouldn't have had that suspended license on my paperwork.
So what are you asking me now?
Is there a way that you can help me towards some of the charges on my car? It's still impounded.
There's nothing I can do about that, ma'am. The case is dismissed. That's all I can do. You know, what happens once a car is impounded is generally a private company that owns it. Any storage fees or anything like that, it goes to a private company. I can't go back and say, well, although you had that car on your lot, you no longer, you can't charge a person to get it off your lot. And
I thank you, sir. I'm a person of I will ask anything if I need to know something. I want to know something. If I want it, I've always been told to ask, sir.
Ma'am, I don't disagree with that. You've done so. It's just in this case. Just in this case, there's nothing I can do about it. But I certainly have no problem with asking.
Thank you very much, sir, and have a good day.
You as well.
Bye-bye. Ah, man.
All right, we can move forth with Frank Wachowski. He is the first name on the docket. Hello, everybody here? Did the judge freeze up?
No, I'm here.
Oh, did you hear me?
Actually, I did not hear you. What did you say?
Oh, I was saying that we can move forth with Frank Wachowski.
Okay. I thank you. I can do that. Mr. Looks like Melankowski. Melanowski. Okay. All right. Okay. Ma'am, would you and and I see that now. I guess I just putting extra letters in your name. State your full name, please.
Frank Melanowski.
Mr. Melanowski, you have ticket number U235091115. The People versus Frank, F-R-A-N-K. Malinowski, Malinowski. Mr. Malinowski, you're charged with possession of a syringe.
Yes.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Malinowski, Your Honor. Please state your name, sir.
Frank Malinowski.
Judge, defendant is here on one count for an arraignment on a bench warrant. We're asking that the warrant be set aside.
With
$0.
with his presence, we have set aside the bench warrant.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is an offer, Judge, of a 3-month delayed sentence. Mr. Malinowski would like to take advantage of that offer. He did post, I believe, a $200 cash bond on this matter already.
Okay.
Yes.
Malinowski, counsel has indicated that you've had a conversation with him and that you've gone over basically this is what he, well, let me ask you this, sir. Have you had an opportunity to discuss your rights with the attorney?
Yes.
Did he tell you that you have a constitutional right, an absolute right to go to trial? You don't have to plead to anything. If you went to trial, the prosecution would have to present evidence. That evidence would have to rise to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt before a judge or a jury could find you guilty. If you decided to challenge this charge, you only have one charge, you would have the right to cross-examine any witnesses against you. If there is any physical evidence, you would have the right to have that examined for trial as well. If you plead guilty today, you give up your right to have a trial. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
And let me ask you to, you're on the telephone, I can't see you, but please raise your right hand, sir, and state your full name.
Frank Malinowski.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Would tell the truth.
All right. You may lower your hand. Mr. Malinowski, we've already gone over your discussion with the attorney. You've indicated that you want to plead guilty. And
Yep.
I'm going to ask the prosecution to give me the date and location of the incident. I mean, the clerk, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
That would be. Hold on one second. Offense date, August the 21st, 2015, 7:50 p.m. Location, Kendall and Winthrop Street in the city of Detroit.
All right, Mr. Malinowski, on that date and time, were you in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
Did you have a syringe on you, sir?
No, I didn't.
All right, so you did not have possession of a syringe.
No. I am a diabetic.
Okay, well then if you did not, now you're telling me two different things. You're telling me you're diabetic, so you would have a reason to have a syringe on you, but you've also said you did not have a syringe. If you say you do not have a syringe, sir, you cannot plead guilty, so we'll set you for trial.
Oh, no, I just want to be done with this because I got to know.
Sir, understand something. We don't do things by convenience. We do things that are lawful and legal. I cannot accept someone coming in saying, well, I didn't do anything criminal, but I'll plead guilty to it because I just want to get this over with. What kind of person would I be that I just let people plead guilty for things they did not do? I cannot do it. It would be unjust. And I will never, ever let someone plead guilty who tells me they're not guilty. So we'll set you for trial, sir.
Okay, then.
Madam
Trial
Clerk?
date, be July
Well,
21st.
Before we do that, I'm going to let him talk again to counsel so they can make a determination as to what type of trial.
All right.
I'm gonna put him in room number 1. Attorney Zarek.
Okay.
I'm going to step away for a moment.
Okay.
We are back on Malinowski.
Okay, I think the judge stepped away for a second.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Over.
Trial.
Cynthia, could you let him in and then just place him in the breakout room for me? Please.
No problem. Is in stable condition.
All right, Madam Clerk, I have returned.
Okay. Are we ready on, Attorney Vernon?
Yes, Freddie M. Malinowski.
Okay. All right, back on the record on U-235091115, the people versus Frank Malinowski. Counsel?
Judge, I did have a conversation with the defendant. He wishes, he understands he has a right to a jury trial, wishes to set this matter for a bench trial.
Very well. Is that the case, Mr. Malinowski?
Yeah, gonna go
All
with
right,
that.
Madam Clerk, are we going to set Mr. Malinowski for a trial on the date of July 21st, 2023 at 9 a.m.?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Malinowski, July
Yeah.
21st, 2023 at 9 a.m. You're here today. That day we'll have your trial. If the officer does not appear, that matter will be dismissed.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Have a great day. Stay safe.
You too. Bye.
Mr. McAfee, remove the hat from your head, sir. You're in court.
I'm sorry, sir. My apologies, Your Honor.
That's quite all right, sir.
You got all work. You got all work. Trying to get here.
You don't have to explain, sir. You're okay. So,
Okay, Mr. McAfee, I am going to place you in a breakout room. In that breakout room, you're gonna be by yourself. Stay in that breakout room until an attorney comes to speak with you.
Okay.
Attorney Zaretic, I'm going to reach back out to Sydney to see what she wants to do as far as the Mr. Mayberry. I know it's a trial, so she's probably waiting on 10 o'clock to get here. 2 of the officers checked in. Oh, I think 3 of them checked in. 3 of the officers checked in. One said he had no recollection. The ticket ended in the ticket starting with 1-7. He said he had no recollection, so she was dismissing that one. And then Officer Peacock and Officer McCullough checked in. So we're gonna see what she wants to do as far as those go. And then the other ones, if the officers don't show up, they're gonna be dismissed. And then for Mr. McAfee, the gentleman that we just brought in, he does not have a valid license. So, but he did pay the defective brake ticket. So I'm gonna let Sydney know and see how she wants to proceed.
I'll try to get a hold of her.
Okay.
So Mr. Malinowski's story changed from the time I talked to him to a minute and a half later when he talked to you, Judge.
It always.
yeah, I know. I know. Counsel, I certainly didn't it. When someone says something different, it's when they get before the court, yes, it changes all the time. So, but
Yeah, because I tell them, I says, you're gonna get your rights, and this is what you're gonna get asked, and you gotta answer a certain way if that's what you want to do. Okay, you know.
well, you know what? He started off with a reason for having a syringe. Well, I'm a diabetic, okay, but you know, and that could have been, you know, a resolution, but then to turn around and say I didn't have one. So even if you had a reason to have one, I didn't have one. So that's an automatic trial.
Right. All right, I will be back shortly. Thank you.
Not to call it, God is always right. You have to take all of that.
Hey, Crystal,
Yes.
you want me to let in Anastasia Jimerson?
Oh, I didn't even see that person out there. Yeah, I don't know why they're in here.
Right,
but yes, we can
exactly.
find- It looks like they got her scheduled on our docket at 1:30, but she shouldn't be. Good morning, Miss Jefferson. It looks like they have you on our docket for 1:30, but you should be in our courtroom. You should be in Judge Williams' courtroom, which is 332. So at 1:30, you will log into their Zoom in 332.
Oh, okay. Can I have that ID number?
Sure, it's 360
Yes.
332
Mhm.
0000.
Thank you. Thank you so
No
much.
problem. No problem.
Yeah, I was trying to tell her, and I didn't realize I was muted, that to tell them that you are scheduled for today, but they had you in the wrong courtroom. So they
No,
were.
she's for this afternoon, but I'm gonna go talk to Andrea because it's
Okay,
Judge
yeah.
Williams.
Right.
Because they got like 3 more J's that's on our docket. It shouldn't be. So I'm about to go take these files to Andrea. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back.
Mayberry, did we get any more?
Nope, just the three, you know, the one had no recollection and then the other one.
Yep. Okay.
Mhm.
Is House Counsel in the background?
Yes.
Hey, good morning, Council. It's Cindy Rogers. How are you?
Hi, Sydney.
Hey, I have an offer on Mayberry when you're ready.
I am ready.
Okay, so we have Officer Peacock here and Mason and McCall.
Yeah.
So McCall's ticket, the EWAP is going to be as charged.
Which one is
All right.
that? Hold on one second, Madam,
That's the 19 ticket, Judge. Starts in 19-517-8621.
okay, that ticket is, all right. What was the offer on that?
That
They
one's as
discharged.
charged.
Okay. Okay,
And then ticket ending in 9469, count 3. Will
Okay,
be failure to display.
okay,
okay,
Count 2 will be dismissed.
mm-hmm,
Count 1 will be as charged in proper plates.
okay,
Ticket ending in 1777 will be dismissed.
1777. Okay, 77, okay, count one, that'll be dismissed.
Correct.
and Peacock also had one finished ending in 4711.
Yep, that's the last one I have, and that will be a dismissal.
Okay,
So it's gonna be 3 pleas, 3 dismissals for the officers that are here, the rest no POs.
okay. And
Okay,
then,
hold on, I'm trying to make notes on my docket sheet. So 691 will be as charged, 692 will be a dismissal, 693 will be failed to display. 4711 will be a dismissal. What is 2217? What is that going to be?
there's a no officer.
Oh, okay, that's a dismissal. Okay. 2411.
2411 was a no officer. 0712 is a no officer. I think he's retired.
Okay, and then 7771 is a dismissal, and 8621.
The plea,
Yeah.
straight up.
Okay, and that's it. Okay, I got it.
And then, Sydney, did you look at that McAfee?
I'm looking at it right. Oh, okay, I see your email and I see Crystal's note. It'll be a dismissal for the 2 misdemeanors per the paid civil infraction.
Okay. All right, thank you. I'll be back.
Let me give you this person. We seem to have one more person coming in. Huh? Okay. Hey,
I don't know, this person is a little late, right? Unless they're scheduled for.
you're 8:45.
Yeah, they missed their time by a lot. But we'll see what the story is. Yeah. Dismissal time will be 9:45.
Cynthia, can you let the man for me, please? I'm checking his tickets now.
Sure,
Tickets, right?
I didn't even notice him. Let Moses in?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. Miss Moses?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Moses. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room.
Okay,
You're gonna be in that breakout room by yourself. Stay in the breakout room until an attorney comes to speak with you.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
It's this person.
That'll be a dismissal.
Okay.
On mute. What is it?
Attorney Zarenick, are you ready? On
You're ready on McAfee and ready on Mayberry.
okay. Let's call McAfee first. Judge, whenever you're ready, we're ready to call McAfee.
Okay, let's see, okay. McAfee is where on the docket?
He's at
Should be-
8:45, Judge, maybe about 6, 7 people down.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I do see Mr. McAfee. Mr. Tyree McAfee, unmute your microphone, state your full name, please.
Tyree McAfee, Tyree Antoine McAfee, Senior.
Very well. Mr. McAfee, you have ticket number SP 13941542. The People versus Tyree, Tyree, Antoine, Antoine, McAfee, McAfee, Senior. On this ticket, sir, you're here today for a show cause because you missed a court date. We'll set that aside, and you're charged with 1 count of having a motor vehicle with no insurance. You also have SP 13941543. You're driving without a valid license or improper license. Counsel?
That's all right for Mr. McAfee. Please state your name, sir.
Tyree Antoine McAfee, Senior.
So Judge, on both these matters up today, there's a recommendation for dismissal. Mr. McAfee did pay a 3rd ticket. We'd like the court to adopt that recommendation.
All right, Mr. McAfee, apparently you had received a civil infraction as well, and counsel tells me that you paid that ticket. These 2 you couldn't pay because they're misdemeanors. So because you did take efforts to resolve what you could, the people have indicated that they would dismiss the balance. These 2 matters are dismissed, sir. You are free to go.
Yeah, have a good day, bro.
Thank you.
Okay, he can get back, he can get the tablet.
You can sign off, sir.
I don't know how, I knew how you do that.
Okay, we'll get you out, sir. Counsel?
We are ready on Mayberry, Judge. He's the 9 o'clock trial.
Very well.
I think I did try to bring him in, Judge. I'm hoping he made it. Oh, yeah, he's here. He's here.
All right, Mr. Mayberry. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Please state your full name.
I'm Devontae Dana Mayberry.
Mr. Mayberry, you have ticket number SP 1159461. The People versus Devontae, Devante, Mayberry, Mayberry. You are charged on this ticket number, sir, with improper plates. You also have SP 1159462. You have a misdemeanor for driving with a license not valid, and it says you never had a license, you never required a license. I don't know if that's true, but that's the charge right now. SP 1159463, operating a motor vehicle without a valid license. You have, we'll continue on. You have SP 1159471, unregistered or untitled vehicle. That is a misdemeanor. U 397222217, operating a motor vehicle with open alcohol. Strike that. It says open alcohol in the motor vehicle and you were the passenger. U 77142411. Madam Clerk, what is this charge on here? It's on the ticket ending in 2411.
You said the ticket ending in
It's a U ticket, U77142411. It says it's, can't tell, something without authorization.
Says entering vacant building and removing contents without authorization.
Very well. That is a misdemeanor. U88230712, entering without permission. 172317771, no operator's license. 195178621, entering without owner's permission. That appears to be all that you have. So, counsel.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Mayberry. Please state your name, sir.
I'm Devontae Mayberry.
Judge, all these matters are for trial today.
Yes.
Various officers have checked in, and there is an offer to resolve this matter, which Mr. Mayberry would like to take. That offer is to plead on a ticket ending in 4691. 4692.
Before we do that, 4691, that would be pleading as charged to improper plates.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
4692 would be dismissed. 4693 would be pleading to a reduced charge of failure to display.
Well,
4711 would be dismissed. The U ticket ending in 217 would be dismissed. The U ticket ending in 411 would be dismissed. The U ticket ending in 712 would be dismissed. The 17 ticket ending in 7771 would be dismissed. And Mr. Mayberry would plead to the 19 ticket ending in 8621. He wants to take that offer, Judge.
very well. Mr. Mayberry,
Yes, sir.
I need you to raise your right hand and state your full name.
Devontae Daniel Mayberry.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Mayberry, you had an opportunity to speak with counsel about these various charges. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You had an opportunity to discuss your rights to have a trial and the type of trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
You and you decided that you want to take advantage of the offer. The offer includes some cases that would be dismissed because an officer has failed to appear. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
In the balance of the cases, you understand that you have a right to go to trial, but if you plead guilty, you give up that right, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, Mr. Mayberry, to the tickets that you're pleading to?
Yes.
All right, let's go over them, sir. Mr. Mayberry, you have ticket number SP 11594-691 on the improper plate charge. Madam Clerk, the date and time for this charge?
Okay, well, the ticket for both count 3 and count 1, the offense date is January 27th, 2021. Location, West Grand Boulevard and Stanton Street, in the city of Detroit.
All right, Mr. Mayberry, on the date that was just mentioned by the clerk, were you operating a motor vehicle, or did you have a motor vehicle on the city of Detroit, on a city street with the improper plates on it?
Yes.
We'll find you guilty as charged on that matter. On that same date and time, sir, were you stopped by the police?
Yes.
Did you have a valid operator's license at that time?
No.
Find you guilty of the reduced charge. Court will find you guilty of the reduced charge, sir, of fail to display. That charge, you're charged with no operator's license, so they reduced the charge to fail to display, which is a charge that would suggest, even though it doesn't have to be true because it's a reduction and it gives you a break, a charge that says you just didn't have your license on you or you did not present it to the police officer. So your charge will be reduced to fail to display. Court to find you guilty of that charge. On ticket number SP 11594711, you're scheduled for trial on a unregistered motor vehicle, but the people have agreed that that case would be dismissed. On U 3972217, open alcohol in a motor vehicle as a passenger, that charge will be dismissed. On U 77142411, demeanor for entering a building and removing some type of materials without permission or authorization, that matter will be dismissed. On U 88230712, entering without owner's permission, that matter will be dismissed. On 172317771, no operator's license, that matter would be dismissed. And on 195178621, it's my understanding that is entering without owner's permission. My understanding is you'll be pleading guilty to that. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right, Madam Clerk, the date and time and location, please. Time is not so important, but the date and location is a must.
January 22nd, 2019. Says at or near Hilldale Street.
Okay. So, Mr. Mayberry, on the date and time that was just given, were you at a location in the city of Detroit, a building or some type of structure, and you entered without owner's permission?
Yes.
Or were you arrested at that time, sir?
No.
Oh, okay. They just wrote you a ticket?
Yes.
All right. And did you have permission to be there, sir?
No.
And what type of building was it, sir?
It was an abandoned house.
Okay. All right. Court will find you guilty of that charge. So you're found guilty of 3 charges, sir, and the balance were dismissed. One second. Your fine is going to be $225 for each, sir. Let's see what we have there. So you have a fine, sir, of $675. $675. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time?
I need a little time.
How much time do you need, sir? And tell me what you actually need, not what you think I'm going to give you.
At least a month, about a month.
Are you working, sir?
Yes.
All right. You said at least a month. I'll give you 2 months, sir.
Okay, thank you.
2 months from today's date, sir, would be July the 31st. July 31st. So you have to pay it by that date, sir. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, sir. I'm going to give you till August 30th. I'm going to give you 3 months because I want to make sure that you pay this.
Okay.
So, and you can break it up and pay it in any increment that you want, sir. So if you got extra money this week, you pay more, pay less for next week, or however you want to do it. Long as on August the 30th, the entire $675 is paid.
Okay.
Do you know how? Go ahead, you're going to ask a question.
Yeah, I have a question. Yeah, because I think I came down there and I put $900 to buy myself out. Does that won't that go through it?
Yes, you can. If you posted a bond, sir, you can apply that money.
Okay.
The
Yes.
best way to do that, sir, is for you to come down to the courthouse, bring your receipt of payment for your, because you can show that you paid it. Because if someone else paid it, like a friend or a family member, then that's their money. So you can apply it if it's your money. Did you pay the bond, sir?
Yes.
Okay. You come down, show your ID, bring your bond receipt, and tell them you want to pay. You want to apply that to the fines that you've just incurred.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
You can sign off.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You as well.
I think another person showed up, Judge, so I'll go in and talk to him.
Okay.
Crystal, is Sydney still around?
She is, I think she put an offer on it.
Yep, I'm here and there's an offer. On Moses, I have 4 counts, which includes 2 defaulted civil infractions. So the offer is going to be a failure to display on ticket ending in 6221, count 1. Dismissal of count 2. And I'm going to dismiss ticket P1396004, count 1 and count 2. Count 1's expired plates, count 2 is defective or missing equipment.
Okay, so Ms. Rogers, I see 2 tickets on the docket, so there are some other tickets that I don't have.
You only have 2 counts on the docket, right, Judge?
Yes.
Yep, so the other one I just read, the civil infractions are in default, they're companion tickets, but not on the docket, but I'm planning on dismissing them.
You're dismissing each of the companion tickets, the civil infraction. So what were they? So, because I don't have them on my docket, obviously.
Yeah, oh yeah, expired plates and defective or missing equipment.
What were the case numbers?
It's P1396004, count 1 and 2.
Okay, 4, count 1, and okay, 1 is what charge?
Expired plates.
Okay, and
Count 2 is equipment.
equipment. Okay, and both of those are being dismissed. All right.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Great.
And okay, Mr. Ryan is in the breakout room with them.
Your docket. That is back to you.
And that's it, 'cause we're not letting anybody else.
All right. Good. So a good welcome back from a long weekend docket.
I know, right?
Did you
When I
guys
get a
get
chance, I'm
home?
gonna send you some of the pictures.
Oh, yeah, definitely want to see them. Did you guys get home yesterday?
Sunday.
Oh, that's nice, you had a little time.
Yeah.
That's the worst, you come right from vacation to work, like,
I
what's
know.
going on? All right, see you. Yeah, send me the pictures, I want to see.
Okay.
We are back on Mr. Moses.
Judge, we're ready on Moses. Yeah, we
Okay.
were waiting for you back. We're ready on Moses.
No, I've been here, but I didn't know we were ready. All right. Let's do it. Miahosha Moses, unmute your microphone, state your full name.
Good morning, Miasha Diamond Moses.
Miasha. All right, I apologize for mispronouncing your name. Miasha,
Okay.
you have ticket number SP 1396221. The People versus Miasha, Meijosha, Diamond, Diamond, Moses, Moses. Ms. Moses, on this ticket, you're charged with having a vehicle with improper license, or improper license, really doesn't have a vehicle, but improper license. You also have SP 1396221. No insurance. Both of these matters you're here for show cause, meaning that you missed a date prior to this. That is set aside now that you are here present in the courtroom. You also, ma'am, have ticket number P1396041, where you're charged with expired plates, and P1396042. You have an equipment violation. Mr. Zoranik?
Rob Zaranick for Ms. Moses. Please state your name, ma'am.
Miasha Moses.
Thank you. Judge, it's my understanding that there is an offer in this matter that the ticket beginning with 13 and ending in 0041 and 2 would be dismissed. The ticket, also a 13 ticket ending in 211 and 212. The 212 ticket would be dismissed and the 211 would be reduced to a failure to display. Ms. Moses would like to take that offer, Judge.
Very well. Ms. Moses, please raise your right hand and state your full name.
Miasha Diamond Moses.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may lower your hand. Ms. Moses, you've had opportunity to speak with counsel, Attorney Bob Zoranik, in the breakout room in private. Is that correct?
Yes.
You had the opportunity to go over these charges.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you don't have to plead to anything. You have an absolute right to tell the state that if you think I did something that was wrong or criminal, you will have to prove it by presenting evidence. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to challenge that evidence. Any witnesses that would testify, you could cross-examine them. If there's any physical evidence that would be presented against you, you'd have the right to have that examined as well. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
By pleading guilty, you give up your right to go to trial. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is your decision?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Moses, Madam Clerk, on ticket number SP 1396221. That was 1-1 or 1-2 that she was going to be pleading to, Attorney Zoranik? Count one or count
2211, Judge.
Okay. Madam Clerk, the date and time for ticket number SP 1396221.
October the 6th, 2022, northbound Southfield Service Drive and Joy Road in the city of Detroit.
All right. Ma'am, on that date and time, were you driving in the city of Detroit on southbound freeway?
Yes, Your Honor.
You stopped by the police?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you provide them with a valid license?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. And did you have a valid license at that time?
No, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, this was being reduced to fail to display?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'll find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge. That would be fail to display a valid license. That ticket says that you were stopped by the police, you were asked for your driver's license, you did not present one. That does not mean you did not have one. That's what the charge means. It doesn't matter right now if that occurred or not, but right now the charge is being reduced to just fail to display. So that's not saying you didn't have a license, just saying you did not show it to the police officer. Court finds you guilty of that reduced charge, ma'am, your fine is $225. On the other three matters, ma'am, that would be SP 139622212 for no insurance. That matter would be dismissed. On P 139600041, expired plates, that would be dismissed. And P 139600042, whatever equipment violation that would have been, that would be dismissed as well. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your fine is $225. Do you need time to pay that?
Yes, Your Honor.
How much time do you need?
Can you give me like 90 days?
90 days?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, I can. That would be August the 30th. August the 30th.
Okay.
So that doesn't mean wait till August the 30th. It says pay it anytime up and until that day. So the deadline, the cutoff is August 30th, but you can start paying it as early as tomorrow. You can, I don't care if you pay $5 here, $20 there, however, it's $225 in total is paid by August the 30th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you know how and where to pay, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're all set. You can sign off. Good luck to you. Stay safe.
Thank you. You have a good day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are all set.
Sounds like a wrap, Madam Clerk.
Yes, it does.
All righty then.
Thank you.
All
Good to
right,
see
have a
everybody.
good day.
Take care.
Have a good one.
Bye.
All right. Thank you.
Madam Clerk, you are